Hi, welcome back. My name is Megan Lynch, and I want to welcome you to our very powerful business community where we focus on branding ourselves. Now, this is actually a five-part series. We are moving into series three. So if you haven't gotten an opportunity to watch video one and two, please check out video one and two before you move into video three. Now, this is part of a training series called the Millionaire Mind Experience. This is for people who truly want to go after their hopes and dreams and have the hopes of one day becoming financially free. Now, we talked about building our belief system. It's very important that people are getting checks, people are being recognized. That is the way that we build our belief system. In video one, we talked about gaining product experience. Video two, we talked about rank advancements. How can you make sure that you're getting a check and that your team is getting a check as well? And we also want to talk about building a culture where recruiting isn't all the time activity. Now, step number one was about product experience. Step number two, or video two, was about rank advancements. I'm truly excited to now move into step number three. This is where you want to focus on your income, but also you want to empower your team and help them focus on their income as well. Now, first thing and foremost, you want to check out our video where I talk about the compensation plan. It is very lucrative. We get paid three very powerful ways. But the basis of our compensation plan really starts with the power of two. Now, you can do this as quickly as you like. If you want to sign up 2 reps your first month, great. But many people are doing that their first week. Some people are actually doing it their first day. Considering that our product is so inexpensive, $49 a month, anyone can afford to get into this opportunity, but it is very, very lucrative. So we're going to help you launch your business. I'll talk about that in a moment. We'll help you launch your business so that you can personally enroll at least 2 people. Now, what you want to make sure that you do is that you not only enroll those 2 people, but you want to make sure that you help your 2 people become commissionable as well. Now, again, you follow our very simple system, and our simple system will help your 2 people bring in 2 people. Now you have 4 new people coming into your organization for a total of 6 people. Now you want to duplicate that. Your 4 people, they want to do the bare minimum. They want to make sure that they have 2 people so that they are commissionable. Now that 4 turns into 8, 8 into 16. 16 times 2, you have 32 people coming into your organization that week alone, okay? 64 new people come in, 128 new people come in, 256, 512, 1,024, 2,048 people come in the 11th week or 11th month, 12th week or 12th month, 4,096 new people, customers, or business partners come into your organization. Now, when you add all of this up, it equals 8,190 total people in your organization. Now, this is phenomenal because when you bring in your 2 people and it duplicates, you are going to see massive growth in your organization and massive growth when it comes to your income and your team's income. Now, we follow a very simple system. How do you get to 8,000 people? Well, we have a freedom mindset system, and we have something called Operation 8190. Now, there are 3 things that you want to do. You want to make sure that every single new business partner or customer launches their business within 24 to 72 hours. And we'll talk about that in just a moment. You also want to make sure that everyone has an in-home meeting within their first week. It doesn't matter where they have this meeting, Starbucks, at their home, a friend's house, library, sitting on the porch, it doesn't matter. As long as you have an in-home meeting where you can expose your opportunity to new people. And then lastly, you want everyone to follow the FID training system. You want to make sure you build the proper foundation in your organization so everyone can win, identify leaders, and then you want to duplicate. When you do that, this is when you see massive financial freedom in your group. So let's go ahead and dive right in. First and foremost, your business will fail if you fail to launch. Now, I know that sounds very harsh, but you would not open a barber shop, a salon, a sushi restaurant. You would not open a restaurant or a business without having a grand opening. So why wouldn't you have a grand opening for your global business? Now, When you launch everyone's business, the only conversation you should have with a new business partner is very simply, hey, welcome to the team. We want to get you plugged in. What day and time is your private launch call? Now, if you don't feel comfortable launching your business partner's businesses, connect with a leader who does feel comfortable, okay? And we'll talk about that on a later video on truly how to make your webinar successful. You also want to refer to the video before because we actually talk about making a massive list and inviting people to your launch call or your webinar. Now, step number 2, you want to make sure that every single person sets up an in-home meeting. You only have to do this one time, okay? So in this in-home meeting, you could do it at your home, your friend's home, restaurant, clubhouse. Just keep it very intimate, okay? The things that you want to have at your party are very simple. You want to have just light refreshments, nothing extravagant. You want people to feel like they can duplicate. You also want to show the product. So you may want to have the one-pager presentation. You also want to make sure that you have fun and you're talking about how people can truly add income. Now, when you're hosting an in-home party, schedule it within your first 3 to 7 days. Do a massive invite. Invite as many people as possible because most people, frankly, they're not going to show up. People flake out and they find other things to do. So you want to invite as many people as possible. And if you can have 3 to 5 to 10 people show up, that is a great in-home meeting, okay? Especially when you only need 2 people. You want to dress casually and make sure that you have light, moderate tempo jazz. You don't want to offend anyone with your music selection. Make sure you also have a grab a chair environment. You don't want it to be too stuffy. You want people to be comfortable and display the company product, maybe with your cell phone, or print out the one-page presentation that we have. This will make everyone feel comfortable because everyone can read the presentation as you're presenting it. Now, also just have some styrofoam cups, chilled bottled water, keep it very simple, maybe a bag of Lay's potato chips, maybe a speakerphone, that's optional, and you want to enroll all interested, excited guests. We never convince anybody to do our business. And then, very, very importantly, you want to bam fam. Let's say that you invite 35 people and 5 people show up. Out of those 5 people, 2 people want to be customers or join you in business. You want to immediately get out your planner and say, awesome, let's go ahead and get you plugged in. When would you like to have your webinar, your launch call that I can do for you? Let's just put you on the calendar now. When would you like to schedule your in-home meeting where you can invite those people or friends and family to your private in-home meeting just like this one? You want to go ahead and book that meeting from a meeting because that's how your organization is going to go through the roof. So we're excited because when you have your in-home meeting, it's very simple to invite people. Just ask them some simple questions. Hey, do you pay rent or mortgage? Do you have a car note? Do you have insurance? If they answer yes to any of these 3 questions, then you want to invite them to your in-home meeting, okay? So very simply just say, hey, if I can show you a way to have those things paid within 24 hours with no MLM or no selling, would you be open to taking a serious look? You have to remember that our product allows people to make a great income, okay? So they don't want to work the business, they can still make a lot of money with our company, and that's phenomenal. Part 3, how to invite people to your in-home meeting. If they say yes, just ask them, hey, can you do me a huge favor? Can you bring your house payment, your car payment, your insurance payment to this really special meeting that I'm having at such and such of a date? It's very simple, guys. You have to become master promoters, master inviters to your webinar, master inviters to your in-home meeting. And here is the great thing. You only have to do it one time and teach your team to do it one time. Now, step number 4, we're going to go into recruiting. And we're going to talk about how recruiting is an all-the-time activity. So please check us out on our next video with the Millionaire Mastermind training system. Thank you, and I'll see you at the top.